GoElite Tech is a great tool for you to use as a central place to communicate with everyone and to manage your business. Let's start by reviewing your dashboard. Dashboard widgets show your pending tasks, opportunities, how many lives you have helped, and other summary items. Here you can see that you have quick links to recommended resources. On the top will be the highest priority links, such as CMS-approved script for telephonic applications and a list of non-commissionable plans. You can add your own quick links or reorganize existing links as needed. Using the Contacts tab, you can add contacts to your CRM in multiple ways. To add one contact at a time, use the plus icon to create a new contact. To add multiple contacts at once, you can upload a bulk CSV using the Import Contacts icon. From here, you can upload your CSV spreadsheet. Be aware that your columns should be labeled to reflect the available contact data in GoElite Tech, so the system can assign the data appropriately. In the GoElite Tech phone app, you have the option to scan a business card using your cell phone camera, and the app will read fields from the business card to create a new contact for you. Contacts can also be added when a client completes your RetireFlow link. If your RetireFlow account is tied to your GoElite Tech profile, RetireFlow data will autofill into the client's contact. Once the client submits their data, an automated thank you email will be sent, as well as a follow-up questionnaire that asks why they are looking to switch plans, if they are currently receiving Medicaid benefits, if they currently pay for their Part B, and if they receive VA benefits. This information will also populate into the client's contact. Anyone that calls your GoElite Tech phone line or emails your personalized GoElite Tech email address will be created as a contact in your CRM. When anyone dials the phone number linked to your agency's tech system, the system will automatically generate a contact for them, even for telemarketing or personal calls. The same applies to anyone who calls and leads a voicemail or emails a linked email address. A new contact will be created. Additionally, if anyone goes to your website and uses your opt-in form to request information, that form submission will create a new contact. In GoElite Tech, you can track a potential client's progress by moving them through the available steps in the opportunity pipeline. Note that every new contact added will enter the opportunity pipeline, appearing as a new opportunity card under the New Contact column. If the new contact is not a viable lead, delete the opportunity card by clicking on the card and using the red trash can icon. If the contact is a viable lead, you can move the opportunity card to the lead column. In this example, the first automation available in the pipeline is triggered by opportunity cards entering the Send Med Survey column. Once a card is moved to this column, drip emails and text messages will be sent to the client to complete your personal RetireFlow link. When the client submits their information through RetireFlow, their opportunity card will be automatically moved into the Med Survey collected column. In GoElite Tech, you can track a potential client's progress by moving them through the available steps in the opportunity pipeline. Note that every new contact added will enter the opportunity pipeline, appearing as a new opportunity card under the New Contact column. If the new contact is not a viable lead, delete the opportunity card by clicking on the card and using the red trash can icon. If the contact is a viable lead, you can move the opportunity card to the lead column. In this example, the first automation available in the pipeline is triggered by opportunity cards entering the Send Med Survey column. Once a card is moved to this column, drip emails and text messages will be sent to the client to complete your personal RetireFlow link. When the client submits their information through RetireFlow, their opportunity card will be automatically moved into the Med Survey collected column. You can use and edit the opportunities pipeline to fit your business practices. When you are moving leads, you can drag and drop an opportunity card to any stage in the pipeline or into the lost, abandoned, or one column for quick sorting. Attention to detail is key when moving opportunity cards through the pipeline. Be sure to move each card to the correct column because automated workflows can be triggered by each change. Also note that automated workflows are triggered by new information, not pre-existing information. So if an opportunity card is in the Send Med Survey column, but the client has already submitted their RetireFlow form, that opportunity card will not automatically move until a new RetireFlow form is submitted. To solve this, you can move the card manually to trigger the next automation. Once the client has submitted their med survey and been moved into the med survey collected column, the next columns are manual movements with no automation attached. At this point, you will have the client's scope of appointment and medical information from your RetireFlow survey. This information will populate in the client's contact section. In the contact section, you will use this information to conduct a review for the client, upload their plan option documents, and create an email for the client including your PURL. We will show this process in detail in just a moment. When your PURL is sent to a client, you can track whether the client has clicked on your PURL, but not whether the application was submitted. You'll need to check your carrier agent portals for confirmation. Then you can move the client's opportunity card through the app submitted, app issued, and policy paid columns accordingly. The not interested, other services column can be used for future marketing campaigns, while the dead column is used for clients that will not be contacted in the future. You can access the client's contact section by using the Contacts tab on the left sidebar or by clicking their name on the opportunity card. We can see the client's information listed in each field and scroll down to expand more items. Where their email is listed, you can see an email verification check. If a client's email is not verified, we need to click Verify to initiate email verification before sending any other correspondence. RetireFlow data has been applied based on the client's RetireFlow form submission, as long as your agent RetireFlow account is properly linked to Go Elite Tech. This is the data you will use for your client's health review. As we progress to the Agent's Work section, you will check the selected plan for the client, complete all sections that are applicable, and you must upload your proof of work for the enrollment email to be sent. Again, back to the Agent's Work section. Here is where you will upload your proof of work, meaning your client's new plan options and information. This section must have something uploaded into it for the enrollment email to send. Enrollment emails depend heavily on the accuracy of your custom values and email templates. To avoid errors, all email templates should be reviewed in the marketing section of your Go Elite Tech profile before using this feature. If you click Fire to send your email and the conversation does not appear in the chat window, select Reload. Review the contact to be sure all necessary information is included, click Save, then select Fire again, and click Save a final time to resend the email. When you expand the email in the chat, you can look to the Activity section on the right side to see when the client clicks on your enrollment link, as well as past activity for this client. Let's talk about your AI agent. Click the AI Agents tab on the left sidebar to access your Voice AI agent. The Voice AI system will be connected to your main phone number, and each call will be routed into a decision-making automation. In this example, here is what happens. First, your Voice AI agent will check if the caller's phone number matches one of your saved contacts. If that phone number does match one of your contacts, the AI will read whether that client has RetireFlow data completed or not. If the caller has completed their RetireFlow form, the call will be directed to you to answer it. If you do not answer, the call will be redirected back to your AI agent, where the caller can set an appointment with you based on your availability on whichever calendar you have linked to your account. If the caller is a new contact or has not completed a RetireFlow form, the call will be directed to your Voice AI agent. From there, your Voice AI agent can collect the caller's name, phone number, email address, and send the caller a text message and an email with your RetireFlow link, instructing the caller to complete RetireFlow to initiate the enrollment process. If the caller is a non-client, a telemarketer, or a personal call that does not need to complete RetireFlow, they will not be able to circumvent the AI agent. In this case, you will need to review the call in your conversations and call the person back. If you would like to let certain callers through to you directly, you can either move them to the opportunity stage for appointment booked or add a need call tag to their contact. For changes to AI voice agent functionality, contact us. There are currently 3 automatically generated messages. We have the Med Survey reminders going out automatically when an opportunity card is in the Med Survey sent column of the pipeline. Med Survey reminders to complete the RetireFlow link will be sent via email every 3 or 4 days until the client submits their RetireFlow form. The cadence varies because we want the correspondence to feel natural. After the client has not responded to the reminder emails for 7 days, they will receive a final text reminder to complete their retire flow. Adding and creating new drip marketing will be covered in another video. A 2P verification must be completed because you're going to be using an automatic business texting system. This verification is required by the FCC to prevent spam and ensure that your business is legitimate. To begin a 2P registration, click the Settings button at the bottom of the left sidebar and then select Phone Systems. You will see a red banner at the top of the page. Click the Start Now button to begin. You can also access this by clicking the Trust Center tab at the top. Brand registration means that you are claiming you are a real person or a real business and that you are verifiable, honest, and real. For this purpose, most independent agents will register as sole proprietor. You must enter a real person-bound cell phone number or home phone number tied to a network or phone provider to be verified. It cannot be a VoIP system phone number like Google Voice, RingCentral, or Dialpad. Once your brand registration is completed, move on to the campaign registration. Campaign registration is where you will explain the reasons your business will use this text messaging service, such as sending follow-ups, appointment reminders, or informational updates. A 2P standards are very specific. I recommend using the Chat Assistant widget. Click once to open the chat. This chat widget connects you to all of our knowledge-based articles and can provide instruction on just about any process in the system. You can reposition the chat widget by hovering over the icon, then click the 6 gray dots on the right side and drag your widget. You can read instructions from the knowledge base or request to speak to a real person on the other side of the keyboard for tech support. If your questions require more than chat help, you can schedule a meeting with a tech support agent to screen share and guide you. Once your 2P messaging has been verified, you can send text messages from your GoLiteTech app or desktop. Custom values are placeholders used to connect your information to the system templates. Access your custom values by clicking Settings on the left sidebar, then Custom Values. Custom values are like variables in a math problem. Where X can represent a number in an equation, your custom value represents specific information about you that can be used in email marketing, text messaging, and more. Custom values are necessary for agents using PURL, marketing campaigns, drip emails, reminder messages, and any automations because it allows you to update information in just one spot rather than reopening every document, workflow, or automated message that includes that value. Edit your business name, location, contact information, and other existing values by clicking on the 3 dots to the left, selecting the Edit Pencil icon, and adding the URL in this section labeled Value. Keep in mind, your custom values will be used on consumer-facing items, so only add information that you would want your clients to see. To create a new custom value, you can select Plus Custom Value at the top right, label your custom value whatever it is, and then add the URL. You can also organize these custom values by folder. Folders can be created using the Add Folder button. To integrate your Retire Flow account, you will select the Retire Flow tab on the left side and click Retire Flow Dashboard to integrate. If you have never used Retire Flow, you will have a new account ready to use. If you have an existing Retire Flow account, you will need to contact Retire Flow to integrate your existing account with the Senior Enrollment Solutions Agency account. Contacting Retire Flow will allow you to access your existing information in Retire Flow. If you do not link your existing account, you will have a second account without any previous submissions. For any issues with Retire Flow integrations, let us know. Click the Phone System tab on the left sidebar to see your system phone numbers. Most users will have 2 voice AI agent phone numbers and your number. This example shows only one number without the voice AI agents linked. In the automation section, you can see that we have workflows which impact actions related to incoming calls and your voice AI agents. You do have access to this area, and with the help of the support chat or an agent, you may update or make changes to your automations if needed. Select the marketing section from the sidebar, then at the top click Emails to see your emails and templates listed here. These templates are plugged into your automated workflows. To test your workflows, you can create a contact for yourself, use a personal email that's not your business email, and trigger the automations to send you everything that you are expecting your clients to receive. You can see what RetireFlow emails look like, thank you emails, reminders, follow-up surveys, and more. Email templates can be verbose, customized, and with full-color HTML. If you select the Snippets tab, you'll see templates for short-form communication like text messaging or brief emails. Snippets are black and white. Preloaded snippets are listed here. You can manually edit these to be whatever you want. Here you can see the system is dynamically pulling the recipient's first name and your RetireFlow link using custom values. You'll paste the custom value code for client first name, your RetireFlow URL, or another custom value you have created into a snippet template, and every time that snippet is sent, the system will dynamically insert the appropriate information to replace the custom value code. The preview shows what your message will look like on a cell phone. If you want, you can add attachments, a smiley face, or picture. We found that it's a good idea to potentially add your own picture to some of these text messages, so your clients can see it as you and not spam. You wouldn't want to include your photo in repeat messages, but the first message may be received better if the client can see a photo of you. Including your picture may reduce opt-outs because the recipient recognizes you, remembers seeing you or your business card or your website. So far, we've added new contacts in multiple ways. We've used the opportunities pipeline to keep track of leads, what they need to do next, and what we need to do next. You can also sort leads by last time that they moved, days since last change, status, or days since last update. You can also put a score or value to different opportunities to reflect high-value leads. Once you create an opportunity card and move it through the pipeline, you will trigger automation specific to lead placement. Clicking on the client's name on an opportunity card will open that person's contact, where you can review or edit their information, as well as move them along to another stage in the pipeline or add a tag. You can search and filter all of your contacts by using the Filters feature. To edit your settings, go to Settings. Then My Profile to view your system information. So this is the email address that will receive password reset links or support emails. This is what the system knows you as. If you enter your signature here, that is going to go on your outbound messaging. You can also connect email sync, set up two-factor authentication, or connect calendars here as well. I recommend setting up a two-way sync with the calendar you use on your phone, so all events stay in one place. Any appointments created in the Go Elite Tech system will show up there. If you use Calendly or other scheduling tools, they can all connect to the same calendar. Multiple systems can book it simultaneously and add events dynamically without conflict. Finally, in this section, you can set your user availability for when the system can reach out to you. Set your available days and hours, and the system will only reach out to you during your set availability. Throughout the system, make sure you always hit the Save or Update button after making any changes. If you don't see one, refresh the page to ensure that the changes are still there.